Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today the question we are going to be answering is, are the esports modes, the competitive multiplayer modes on Farming Simulator worth your time? Well, stick around in this video and you will find out. I played several modes, several different games of the arena mode and then a couple times on the bale stacking mode. And starting, I had no idea what I was doing. It's pretty evident. There's a few clips where I was just completely clueless, didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, towards the end, we figured out some really good strategies that will help boost your gameplay if you're interested in playing this at all. Now, if you want the short answer as to whether or not they're worth it, the short answer is yes. And if you want the long answer, then hey, I've got a really long video that you can check out right now. I would recommend playing them though. See if you like it. Don't knock it till you try it, because I was certainly not expecting them to be very much fun, and they ended up being pretty great. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get into doing some training mode on the arena map. And at this point I had no idea what I was doing. I was just jumping in to training to see sort of what this thing is about. And yeah, you'll have to pardon my newness to this. I had no idea what I was doing, as I've said a few times already, but yeah, bear with me. Eventually, we got things under control. We figured out what we were doing, and we had some good fun with it. One of the big issues with this, unfortunately, is there's not very many people playing it, and so it took us a while to get into a good lobby where there were several different people. So the first few games, there was like 1v1. Sometimes they would just leave in the middle of the game, which was really frustrating because it just ended my game early, and it was unsatisfying. But I persevered, I stuck through, and it ended up being a lot of fun towards the end. I would recommend that you guys do the same. Anyways, without further ado, we're going to get into training mode for arena. But yeah, I've never done it before, so I'm going to try the training out. I do have to say, this background page looks amazing. You've got an 8R, looks like some smearing to show movement. It's pretty cool. Let's just play. Right, all of this is new. Mode full game, bale and stack, stack all. I'm gonna do full game. What in the world? Let's just leave it how it is. I could maybe look into all of those options later on, but for now I'm just going to go with the sort of starting options here. Choose my machine and perk. Ooh, so you can sort of like pick your tractor. Alright, perk. Higher straw intake when pressing bales. Set the position of drops in advance, run faster, no motor start delay, overloading speed. Well, I like to consider myself pretty good at backing up, so we're gonna go with higher straw intake while pressing bales. That's more money, right? I don't know what the option or what the goal of this is. Let's just start with the first one. We can maybe go through them all or something over time. Now, which tractor? Well, as an Iowa man, I think I'm going to go with the 8R. Love me some big equipment. Maybe I should have watched a video or something to know what the heck I'm doing here. I definitely have the biggest tractor by far. What in the world? Get ready. Oh, should I not have gone yet? Here we go. Alright. What am I doing? I should have watched a video. Alright, I'm gonna go and get... Do I just get in here? Looks like I just get in here. I don't even know where I am. On the map? Does it show me? Okay, yeah, so that's our field down there, it looks like. Just gonna roll fast and down in here. Is there any way to see if my straw swath is on or no? No? Alrighty guys, I do apologize for how fast paced this has been, but I'm just figuring this out as we go here. So that you guys don't have to. Alright. Now if you look down in the bottom left hand corner of your screen, it says I'm going 4 miles an hour. It tells me, oh wow, now I'm going 10. What in the world? Alright, we're picking up straw pretty quickly. Or wheat, sorry. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Should I go and grab that? Direct delivery of herbicide. Do I want herbicide? What are my teammates doing? Are they even doing anything? There, I've slowed down to 4 miles an hour again. Yeah, so I might have to do some research to know what in the world is really going on here. Are we almost full? I think we're about half full. This thing takes 14,400. I'm gonna go get that direct delivery there. Oh, nope, it's gone. Never mind. Is anyone else even doing anything? Doesn't look like it. I'm very confused. Why is there a grain cart just sitting in our field? Who authorized this? Alright, we're full. I don't know if, like, what I need to do. Alright. This is a disaster. I'm just gonna go watch a video.
Welcome to the Arena Mode. A match consists of 2 teams with 3 players each. Each round starts with the pick and ban phase. The goal is to outscore your opponent by delivering bales to your barn. You can increase the amount of points you get per bale by selling your grain at your silo to increase your multiplier for bales delivered into the top of your barn. There are also drops during a round that can change the game, so be ready to adjust your strategy on the fly.
Alrighty then. That wasn't the best in terms of explaining the sort of nuanced details of the mode, but I'm sure I can pick those up as we go along. I'm just going to load into a random match and see what I can do with that. Hopefully this doesn't take ages to load. Doesn't look like it will. Oh, it's 1v1. I just went with a telehandler because I wanted to ensure that I can get those straw bales off. Maybe should have gone with a tractor, I don't know. Okay. Whoa, the traction is terrible. What in the world? I'm going drifting in my telehandler here. Is that input delay or something because it's online? I don't know, I'm barely touching it. I'm flying all over. Yeah, I think that's lag. I haven't done any multiplayer ever in Farming Simulator, so bear with me here. I don't even know where my barn is, but we're gonna see how this goes. Well, there goes that one. It's just, oh my gosh, this is unplayable, man. Is multiplayer always this bad? What in the world? Oh my gosh. Maybe this wasn't the best thing to do. Okay, where's my barn? Well, fantastic. Something tells me that might happen quite a bit. Alright, I don't really want to listen to him, so I'm going to turn that down. Huge Doodle 73, I do apologize, but it's just not my style. Okay. Hopefully this game goes better. Full game. Game starts now. Banning phase. So I think the idea here is you can ban some pieces of equipment that you don't want to be in the game. Looks like they banned the 7S. It would appear that both teams get to ban 2 items. We'll see what our team goes with. And that is the captain. You can see there's a little C under their, or to the right of their name here. And here. Our captain banned the fast track. I would ban the fast track too. That's the fastest tractor in the game, 45 miles an hour. It would be a disadvantage if the other team got to pick that and you didn't, so that's a good call. I don't really see much of an advantage to banning other things, but that's cool, I guess. And now here I believe the captain picks which machines they want for our team. Let's see, let's go with wider opening, and I'm going to take the Fent 942 Vario. So I'm not sure if these X's here mean that we just don't have a baler or anything. Let's look. Okay, so there's a baler up there, that red thing. Alright, I'm gonna hop down and in the Fent Ideal down here. Looks like it's a 10T. Got a small header though, so let's get this thing unfolded. I don't know what that claimed means, but I hope it's a good thing. Oh no. I thought it was ready to unfold. Or to turn on. Instead I've destroyed some crops. Alright, let's get into the field here, dropping a nice big straw swath. Hopefully our balers are big enough to get that. We are going fast. There's 11 miles an hour. Alright, let's employ my Farming Simulator harvesting skills here. put pedal to the metal and harvest. And this is sure to be very hectic. I'm going to go ahead and turn off. Do this straw swap there. Let's go and unlock the speed limit there. Or the crazy tool? What is that? Alright, I'm going to go over there and see what those are about. Crazy tool or speed limit. How do I select them? Do I just hit them? Picked crazy tool. Well, hopefully that was a good choice. I'm going to try and open up our auger wagon here so our team can get to it. To unload the combines. This is wild. I have no idea if what I'm doing is even good or not. All I can do is hope, I guess. Alright, it looks like we're full. So I suppose I'll go hop in a tractor and get the grain cart. Just pipe out there. We'll run over and grab this John Deere here. Alright, this auger wagon or auger cart is far too large for this tractor, but this is arena mode. It doesn't have to be too realistic, right? Alright, well there's 3.5 minutes left. Does that mean I should hop in a tractor and try and bale a little bit, or what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab this baler over here. I don't know what those X's around them are. We're both at 0. First bale. Wow. Okay, so they got 60 points there. We don't have any bales ready. I think I'm the only one doing anything. Whereas they have 2 or 3 people actively working, so I was doomed from the start here. Let's just get this bale. We'll just have to see. 40 points. We're on the board with 5 seconds left. Defeat. Yeah, that is very hectic. And I was the only one doing anything there, so... Alright. Looks like we've got a 1v1 here. We'll see how this goes. Gonna go with the telehandler. So from what I can tell, it seems like there's 2 different modes, full game and stack only. There may be more, but stack only is when the fields are already pre-baled and pre-harvested and then pre-baled. All you have to do is just load up the bales and sell them at the farm, which is what this mode is. Last time was full mode. That was hectic and crazy. 10 minutes was not enough time for that, I don't think. But anyways, here we are in a 1v1. We're going to see who is the king of stacking bales, at least in this mode. So when I do bales, I like to sort of get one on one side, get it lined up so that they're about the same, and then just let it lightly graze the floor. That's a little too far, so you lightly graze the floor and then slide and pick up the next one. We're going to just try it with just 2 on the board here. And it seems like these bridges just decide to go a little crazy sometimes. Ooh, is it wide enough? Let's see. So once you go through the bridge, it looks like it triggers it, and then it'll close on you. Alright. Now, are these inanimate objects or are they stackable bales? That's the question. Let's pick them up and see. Ooh, it looks like they are. So I can sell these, hopefully, right? Don't fall off, please. There we go. So since these are all easily stacked around the yard, I'm going to take these first. Taking the bigger stacks, the 2s and the 3s first. And I'm not sure what this conveyor belt does. I don't know if you get maybe more value from it or what. Doesn't look like it's really doing anything. Oh, is it going to take them up there? Alright, we'll have to keep a close eye on that and see if it makes us any better money than it would if we just dump them right in there. Camera view down there. 20 points, so it looks like maybe that is the case. They're worth more up there. Look at us figuring stuff out. I'm gonna guess it's like more difficult to do this is what their idea with that is. But yeah, once you get it on there, it's glued pretty good. I mean, that bale you'd think would come tumbling down, but it's just stuck right on there. All it took was like 2 or 3 games and we're figuring stuff out here. It's not too bad. It is a little unfortunate that people are just leaving in the middle of the game if they're losing. It's supposed to be a 3v3, but it was a 1v1. Last time it was a 3v3 and I was the only one doing anything, so... That's a bit of a bummer. I feel like that's going to be a pretty big issue with this. This is probably going to be a lot better if you have a group of people, maybe 2 or 3 of your friends, or maybe 4, 6 of your friends. You want to all play against each other or play on a team against other people. More of a scheduled thing, hence the name esports. But as just a straight up multiplayer mode, I feel like it's not going to be worth the time as of now, at least. Just based on how difficult it is to find people. Last time I waited 5 minutes before it got me in a game. I'm guessing it's going to be a similar story this time, but none of you guys want to just see that, so I am going to skip forward until we have a game going. Hey, look at that. 1v1. It was a 2v1, but someone left right away. Let's see if this guy quits before the end of the game. I hope not. Mr. Ram _50. May the best man win. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do for my perk, no motor start delay, and we're going to go with the Manitou telehandler just because I've used the New Holland a few times. Looks like he went with the Manitou as well, so we'll see how this goes. And last time I sort of picked up some bales from the field. This time, I think I might just go right to the farmyard, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Should probably think of these plans before it's time, but yeah, so I'm just gonna go. Let's go to the farmyard, but we'll pick up a couple bales on the way, just like I did last time. So as I was saying before, it seems like the bridges, every time I go under them, yeah, so then I think it'll raise itself. Yeah, as you can see, it's raising itself up. Just to make things a little bit volatile, so they're not always the same. There's one up there. Let's see if I can get the second one. There we go. Now let's get a stack of 3 up on that conveyor belt. Ooh, let's not lose them now. Oh, it did fall off. Okay, that's interesting. Last game it didn't fall off, but that time we did lose a bale before it got up there, so you might have to put them on pretty well if you want them to stay on there. So let's just drop those down. That might be the way to do it though, guys. Lay them down flat like that. Let's see if those go in. No, they're all falling off this time. Interesting. I wonder what's causing that. Alright, let's see if that one takes. I think they're going to push each other out of the way because they're both trying to go at the same time. Alright, one fell off. One made it up. Maybe that's what I need to do. They need to be more vertical. Lengthwise instead of widthwise. It's rather difficult to get this thing to stick on there. Come on, bro. Well, that didn't work. Alright. Yep, he quit. This game is full of quitters, guys, I tell you. There we go. Alright, well, it's that time again for me to sit here for 10 minutes and wait for someone to join my game. So I'll see you when it's about to start. I think I'm going to play just 10 games of this. Sort of see if I can get a good one. All right. I think this game mode would be pretty interesting with multiple people, because then you'd have, not only would people be trying to dump them on the conveyor belt, but there'd also be people that are like putting them in the barn door at the same time. And it just make things really hectic, I think, having like one person out on the fields collecting bales, bringing them in here. You just sort of get that bigger teammate aspect, I guess is what I'm going for, because you could have one person out in the field picking up bales, bringing them into the yard, stacking them up or whatever, whereas you've got one person picking up the stacks, putting them in the barn door, and another person is picking up the stacks and putting them on the conveyor belt, so that you're sort of running like all series go, maximizing your selling potential of bales. Man, those things are not on there very steady, are they? Let's take it nice and slow. And dump them all in here. Very good. I'm going to try and put a triple stack on this conveyor belt. What can go wrong? Alright, now, for some reason, the conveyor belt seems to be emitting a bunch of smoke. So, I'm not sure what that's about. Hopefully it's no big deal. Anyways. Here goes nothing. Let's get these 3 bales up there. Alright, we'll just take this nice and slow. Alright, there go all 3. I want to get out and watch this. Let's see how this goes. So good. So far, so good. Looks like they're all going to go in there. Look at that. Man, I'm good. Alright, just to prove my theory. Oh, well, never mind. That's the 3rd game in a row where somebody quit. Maybe he was disconnected, I don't know. I shouldn't assume everybody quits. Yep, he left the game. That hurts. I have a feeling this is going to happen quite a bit. Alrighty, I hope everyone stays here for the last 5 seconds, but we've got a 3v3 right now on our hands, so... Yeah, it looks like it's everyone, so it's full game. Unfortunately, that's going to be a little rushed. Alright. What am I banning? I'm going to ban the fast track. Oh, did I not select it? I skipped? Oh my gosh. I didn't know you had to press A and then X. Well. That's alright, I'll just ban it with my next pick. Please actually ban. There we go. Okay, well. I had a skill issue and accidentally did that. Okay, herbicide, always. Yeah, let's do that one. And that one. That is not much time to pick, my goodness. You really got to know what you're doing. Alright, I am going with that one. I'm going to take the Fent. Ooh, actually I'll go with the Case IH this time. Alright, I'm going to head right over there to grab the baler. Hopefully somebody grabs a harvester and harvests, and I can just bale right behind him. Let's get her backed up. Unfolded. Alright, I'll just follow this Case IH harvester here. He did the same thing I did that one game. Tried to get into the field a little too early. Alright. Problem with a baler this big is it's not very nimble, so I'm going to struggle turning the tight corners that this combine's doing, because it's rear wheel steer the combine is, so... Yeah, as you can see, that is a tight turning radius. Looks like we did alright, actually. I'm gonna see what this direct delivery does. What does that do? Man, I wish I knew what these things did. Alright, look man, I know I was gone for like 2 seconds, but you didn't have to cut me off like that. I guess I'll hop in something to grab the bales and sell them. Got the first bale, no problem. Here we are. I pick up the second one. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting these 2 bales sold. We got it. We don't got it. Uh-oh. That was a poor choice. I'm stuck. Can somebody help? Please let me go. Well, this is unfortunate. Guys, I've been stuck here for a minute. I don't know what to do. Can you come hit me, sir? I guess I'll just have to go and look and see. Oh, they're going down again. Super drop spawned. Bale withering, 1 bale. Does that affect us or does it affect them? Well, my bridge was open, but now it's shut again. Ooh, hey, I'm free. Alright, I am not making that mistake again, guys. They have a lot more points than we do. And I would like to change that. Okay, I am worried this isn't going to work. Alright, we got 1 off, 2 off. Hopefully those fit through the opening. I'm just going to sit here and watch them for a little bit to make sure they do. Alright, I'm going to full send here. We'll see if we can get there in time. Just try not to lose that bale. Well, one of them got in. Well, darn. How close was it? $61 to $176. So based on the stats, we had only a tiny bit of undelivered grain. They had a lot of undelivered grain, and they have a higher score, so I would assume, at least from this game, it would seem that it makes more sense to don't focus so much on delivering the grain, focus more on getting the bales off the field and into the barn. And I did sort of sell the game there, unfortunately, getting stuck on the bridge for 2 minutes. Alrighty, and we're off a 2v2 this time. Alright. Oh, okay, so there's 2 people, so it looks like all we can do is bale and pick them up. Are there already some in the barns? I guess that's what I should figure out. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's get some bales rolling. And I'll just follow this guy. Pick up the bales. I'm gonna do my best not to get stuck on a bridge this time, guys, I promise. Alrighty, well, I've got a bale. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can find a bridge that's open. Here's one. Alright, so this is the 3rd game mode style that I've noticed. You've got the full game when there's 3 people, where you have to harvest and bale the grain, or bale the straw, and deliver it. Then we saw only the deliver the bales mode. There we go, 70 points. Where all the bales, or all the straw swaths have already been baled. All you have to do is just deliver the bales. That's with just 1v1, and this is a 2v2 where you have to bale the straw. So the harvest is already done, you just gotta bale the straw and then deliver the bales. I don't know why this guy started the furthest away from the barn as possible. That wasn't very smart, but we're making it work. We are getting beat right now. Hopefully I can clutch up here and let's make something happen. Yeah, I'm guessing these are probably going to fall, but we'll give it our best effort. Oops, what does that mean? Bottom right. Oops. There's a little like tractor graphic down there. I don't know what that means, but... Right, this bridge looks available. Let's try that. I'm getting nervous. These bales are really close to falling off. Oh no, don't fall, don't fall. There they go. Knew it was going to happen, just didn't want it to. It's okay, I'll come back for those. Let's just get this one in there. Once again, I do not know why this guy is bailing literally as far away from our barn as possible. That's probably going to be why we lose. It's just because he's so far away. Looks like maybe he's coming closer. Oh, he's starting to do bales now. Good idea. I'm going to guess that's going to be our downfall, though. Makes sense, really. I mean, you should do the bales as close to the selling point as possible, right? This is arena mode, man. It's all about speed, cunning efficiency. There's no time for dilly-dallying here, getting stuck on a bridge for 2 minutes like I did last round. Let's just not talk about that. Did he fall down in the moat? Oh my gosh. Expertly threading the needle there. Get these puppies sold. Yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to catch up here, unfortunately. It's just going to be all because those bales are so far away, we can't possibly transport them back and forth fast enough. There's no chance I'm making it back to the farm with this in time. So that's going to be, what is it, game 6, game 7 in the books? I don't even know anymore. We got blown out this time. It's a shame. First thing we learned is that the conveyor belt gives you more money, more points per bale. Sometimes you wanna make sure your bale is on that conveyor belt nice and good. As you can see in the back there, that New Holland putting them on the conveyor belt, you want them lengthwise, not widthwise. If they're widthwise, sometimes they'll just slip off the conveyor belt, which sucks. The next thing we learned, don't bale as far away from your barn as possible, because that's not smart. You're going to not be able to get the bales back to your barn in time, but yeah. Another thing, don't use a forklift. They're too slow. They can only get like 2 bales on the fork at a time. Use a telehandler. You can get tons of bales on there. If you wanted to go slow, I'm sure you could get 4 or even 6 bales. If you stack them 3 high and 2 wide, you could really get some serious bales on there. And I suppose we could say another lesson learned is don't drive on a bridge when it's going up. You will get stuck unless you can make it. In the trailer video, they did show the tractor sort of going right as the bridge starts going up, so it got a little air, but it doesn't work like that all the time. So slow and steady will win the race. Alright, I'm going to do the baling this time. Hopefully my teammate picks a telehandler and is adept at using it. We'll see how it goes. Well, shoot, I should have gone with the tractor that's got a fork so I could help with the bales. Oh. My teammate went with a tractor. So yeah, another thing I've learned, I guess, you need communication. Without communication, you're going to end up going with stuff that you don't want. I'm going to get that Kloss baler, unless it's on the opposite side. Let's see, where's my barn? Right, quick scan of the map will tell me left. Okay, I need to go left. I would have loved to have matched brands to get that Kloss baler, but at the end of the day, speed is going to be more important. Alright, let's get in there before he can. Unfold this thing. I do think, since I'm not going to drop a bale right away, I'm going to start here so that hopefully the first bales are coming out sort of over there by our barn. Ooh, and I just had an idea. Would it maybe be faster to just get a couple of bales on here, and then once it's full, just run over there, dump them in there, and come back here? I don't know. That would be interesting to check out. Yeah, see, that guy's doing it. He's got 2 bales in the baler, 1 bale in his forklift thing on the front of his tractor. And he's doing all 3 of them. Is that what he's doing? He had 3 bales on there? I didn't know you could fit 3 in there. Alright, I may have a really good teammate on my hands here. I'm going to take these bales and bring them over here to help this guy out. He seems to know what he's doing. Alrighty, guys, things are looking good. We're in the lead, at least momentarily. Let's get another couple bales on here, and then we'll head right back on over there. I think we figured something out here, guys. This seems to be the strategy. We've got lots of points. We're not even halfway done, and we have, yeah, 180. I think last game, what was it, 260 points or something they got, and I thought that was a lot. We're on pace to hit 360, man. This is good. No, we're on pace to get like 400. More than that. Dang. There we go, guys. We found out some good things there. That was a good round. What was our final score here? 340. So yeah, that is by far the highest score I've seen in the game. 340 points. That's 12 bales in the conveyor belt, 2 in the bottom. And as you did see, my suspicions at the beginning of the game were correct. This guy really knew what he was doing and sort of confirmed my suspicions that maybe getting 2 bales loaded on the baler and then just rushing into the barn and dumping them there works well. You can also do, as I did at the end there, you can also just unload them directly into the barn. So just back that baler up right in the barn door and unload them. You'll get 20, or you'll get 10 points per bale instead of 20 points on the conveyor belt. But yeah, that was a good round, guys. I think we have the winning formula now. So all I need to do, you don't even need a telehandler, man. You just need a baler. All you need is a baler and a tractor. And a baler with a forklift, or sorry, a tractor with a front lift would work better, just as you're able to use it to get an extra bale on the fork, and once you've gotten your baler in the barnyard, you can dump the bales and pick them up with your forklift and set them on the conveyor belt to get more points per bale. So yeah, that was a really good round, guys. We're on the verge of something big here. I think we have the winning formula. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm currently pinned up against this guy for the next game, so we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, guys, as you can see, we're in the Deutz Fahr, and we're going to try and employ that strategy I saw last game. Let's see, farmyard's over there. We're going to take the Case IH baler and just head right into the field. Or sorry, this is the K-brand baler. We're just gonna hop right in this straw swath here, load her up with some bales. I think I'm going to drop one off the back and then pick it up with my front loader here. I'm going to try that out. So there's that bale dropped off the edge. it up head on here. There it is. And I think it's going to be faster for me to just dump these directly into the barn. It won't make as many points, but I wonder if maybe it's even worth it to just do it this way anyways. Because if you remember last game, my teammate was fiddling around with his telehandler, or his front loader, trying to get those bales on the conveyor belt. I don't know if it's going to be that fast. This may be the faster way, the meta. Let's just see. Oh man, this is down to the wire. Please get them in there. Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Get out of my way. Oh, oh my goodness. Well, we tried. Oh my gosh. Oh, we were so close. He tried to reverse to get out of the way, but he ended up going right in my way. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a really good strategy. Our combined score there was 652. That's a really high score from what I've seen so far, so... Yeah, if he went with a baler, I am confident. If you have two people, that is the best strategy. Go with tractors that have a front loader attachment and a bale fork on the front. Get a baler, and both of you just bale until you want to drop one off the back, leave two in the baler, as you saw me doing, and then turn around, go pick up the bale you dropped off so that it's parallel with your tractor. Set that one on the conveyor belt, then whip around and dump it in the barn doors so that you're getting 20 points for the first bale, and then the other two get 10 points each, which is 20 total in the barn doors, so you're getting 40 points per load. That seems to be the best strategy I've come across, so I hope you guys can use that and do well with it. If you find a better strategy, feel free to let me know. That was really fun, actually. I'm impressed. Once I got to know sort of how to play the game after a few games and how to play the game well after even more games, it ended up being, quite enjoyable, and I'm sure I'll play that on my free time, which I was not expecting to find myself saying, especially after the first like 2 or 3 games where people were just quitting and it was rough. Once you get in a good lobby, it'll take some time. It's taken me about an hour and a half or so before I started those last few games. But yeah, they were good fun. And that was nerve-wracking, that at the end there. I totally destroyed that forklift. So yeah, if you guys have any tips or things you want me to try, I can maybe do a second episode showing off some of those things. Maybe if I'm playing around and figure something else out that works pretty well too, I can tell you guys. But now I'm gonna try this bale stacking game, if it'll ever load. Jeez, it's been on 0% for a long time. Anyways, I'll just cut to when it's loaded in and we'll figure things out together once again. Alright, here we are in the game. It's going to give us a few settings here. I think I'm just going to leave everything as is. Save and continue. Okay, looks like we got ourselves... Am I supposed to go? Get ready, okay. So, just from the little reading I've done, it would appear we just try to load this trailer up as fast as we can here, and everyone goes at the same time and gets time.
5, 4,
Ooh, we got a nice little fancy countdown here.
1. Let's go!
Alright, I'm not going to do too much talking. I'm going to be focusing up here. Hopefully I can beat this guy. Strategy I'm going to employ. There's 8 bales. I'm going to try and do 4 stacks of 2. I'm just going to stack them up. It's a little laggy, so it's kind of hard to control. But just get them on a stack, load them up, and then slowly turn and get them on the trailer. We're going to load front to back. Ooh, got a little close there. Ah, crap. Alright, we'll just set one down. Try and get the other one up on there. Yes, good catch. Let's go. Alright. Set that one down on top. Very good. That's 2 bales on. Let's get another couple. There we go, there's one. Whoa, why did it do that? Good. Well, now I'm in a heap of trouble. These tunes in the back are awesome. I do apologize if this doesn't make for the best camera work. There's a lot of readjusting camera angles and stuff going on here. Hopefully it's not too jaggedy on your guys' end. Ooh, hopefully they'll stay on. I am in the lead by 2 now. Looks like he's had a bit of a skill issue over there, so... Don't want to get too cocky, but I believe I will be taking the dub in this one. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty good method. As long as you can get it down and not mess up, you're looking pretty good. Alright, let's try and get these on there. I'm just going to let them down and get the heck out of there. That's 8. Now I got to get to the finish line. Alright, so my time is going to end up being 3 minutes and 42 seconds, 49 milliseconds. Very, very good. That's a W right there. 1 minute and 35 seconds? Wow, that is fast. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. I'm in 136th place though. I'm gonna do this a few more times. This is a lot more straightforward than the other mode. This is fun though. I enjoy this. I can't believe I've never played this type of thing before. I have to wait 1 minute and 35 seconds. Sheesh. Sure, you guys comment down below if you want to see me try and get a world record here. I would be willing to give it a solid attempt, man. This is exciting and new for me. So, currently the record is 1 minute 35, at least on this server. I was about 1 minute and 45 seconds slower than that, so I was over double that time, which sounds a little bit daunting, but it's not impossible. So yeah, if you guys want to see that, give me a comment, hit a like on the video, and yeah, if I get enough support, I'll be sure to give a real go at that. It would obviously take a lot of time, so I'm not sure I want to do it unless you guys want to see it. But I think that would make for an interesting video. Am I just going to go by myself if no one's here to join? Looks like it. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's dial in and get this one done.
4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Alrighty guys, I moved up to 99th place, 3 minutes, 14 seconds, 17 milliseconds. So that's a solid, like, what, 28 seconds of improvement there? That's not bad. I did have one big mistake there though, unfortunately. I tried to go for 3. I think what I'm going to try and do is, since there's 8 bales, you get a stack of 2, and then 2 stacks of 3 would be the best way to do it. So that's what I was trying to do. Unfortunately, going for that 3rd bale, I accidentally knocked it over, and so then I just ended up doing 4 stacks of 2 again. I wonder if maybe 2 stacks of 4 is what that guy did, the number 1 guy. That is absolutely absurd. I was halfway done by the time he was finished. But yeah, I could maybe... I'm sure I could save a lot of time, especially if I got practiced at it, but... I might play... I'm going to do one more round, and that'll be where we'll wrap the video up, and sort of just go over a few of the things we've learned about the esports modes on Farming Simulator 22. But yeah, I don't want to distract myself thinking about that stuff. We're just going to dial in, get one more round out of the way. We're going to try that 1 stack of 2, 2 stacks of 3 method. So what I'm going to do, these 2 bales here on the left, try to stack them up, and then I'll hit those 3 sort of centralized at the top near that, the trailer, and then these 3 over here on the right I'm going to pick up. And we'll try and do that. And what I want to do, I guess I want to get this thing lined up over here so that I don't have too tight of a corner to get that first bale there on the left. Let's zoom out a tiny bit. Oh, you can't zoom out further than that. Wow. Really? Huh. Alright. Let's get this
Get
bread.
ready. 5, 4.
Oh. Well, that ruined that attempt. And there, yeah. Alright, well. Not to be a quitter or anything, but I'm already past my time, so we're going to go ahead and leave that one alone. I was on pace there to lose about 10 seconds from where I was last time, but yeah. Alright, let's just go over what we learned here. So, from arena mode, ideally you want to be a 1v1 or a 2v2. I would probably go with a 2v2 if it was me. Unless you've got your own group of friends, right? If you've got 3 friends and you want to play against some more people, or you've got, you know, 3 or 4 friends, you all want to play against each other, that would be pretty cool. I'm not sure. I think you can probably have your own private matches here. You got a start match and join match, or join random match options there. If you want to just practice, you can do training for either one of these things. But yeah, for arena, if you're doing baling, you're going to want a tractor that has a front loader that can attach a bale fork to it. You also want to grab a baler, just bale, leave that last bale on the ground, leave 2 in the baler so you can turn it off, turn around, grab your bale, and then head back to the farm. You'll put the first bale on the conveyor belt and then dump the other 2 bales. Just unload the baler right in the barn doors, and then you're off again. You can get tons of loads done, as you saw me do in a couple of those rounds. If you're harvesting, if you're playing with 3 people, that's pretty tough. I would just assign 1 person to the harvester, 1 person to baling, or and 1 person to carting the grain from the harvester. I'm not sure about that. I didn't do too much of that just because there's not enough people playing really to justify trying to look for a 3v3 lobby. As for the bale stacking mode, I am not sure what the fastest thing to do for that is. So, yeah, if you guys want to see me go for, I think number 1 might be a little ambitious. Maybe go for top 25. Top 50 is definitely attainable for me. I'm already top 100. for this server. I don't know if that's just like North America or a specific region of North America. But the time I saw, the time to beat was 1 minute and 35 seconds, and that is absolutely absurd. I didn't even have 5 bales on the trailer by that time in that last round. But yeah, these are both really exciting. I am impressed. I was expecting them to be pretty dull and boring, which the first few rounds of arena mode kind of were, to be honest. But yeah, I started to get into a rhythm. I started figuring things out, and hopefully by you guys watching this video, you'll skip all the parts where you don't know what you're doing, you don't know some good strategies, and you can get in there and have some fun and enjoy yourself with some friends, or maybe make some new ones. But yeah, for me, that's all for now. Yeah, these are definitely wins in my book. They're fantastic. A good, fun mini game. So yeah, there are definitely some areas to improve. And obviously there's the whole, you're playing online multiplayer without a dedicated server, so you're going to be laggy and lag spikes all over the place. But all in all, this was a fantastic experience, and it gave the game something it was missing. I'm not sure if there's been something like this in past farming simulators, but this definitely makes the game better. And yeah, just a fun way to unwind. But yeah, that's all for me for now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, or you want to see me go for a really good time on that bale stacking mode, then feel free to give this video a like and leave a comment to let me know. I'm not going to do that unless I get some support for that, because that would take a tremendous amount of time, I think. Yeah, if you like the content I put out, or want to see it right when it comes out, consider subscribing. That really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it, man. These videos take a while sometimes to get put out. And I enjoy doing it, so yeah, if you guys want to help me out, just hit the subscribe button and you'll be able to watch my videos right when they come out. Yeah, that's all for me for now. This is FastFarmer, signing off. See you next time. Peace.